oftentimes, just from an HR standpoint, when people are being offered a severance to leave versus them resigning and saying, I'm done, they feel away. And especially us women of color, we're like, this is either we take it as embarrassment, I was let go, I was not wanted. A lot of stuff goes on in our heads. How did you feel when you got that severance offer? How did you receive that?
Because the environment, and I know right now there's this whole energy environment. If an environment is not good for your mental health, remove yourself, but I think that's more becoming a trend now. But I had the environment was starting to be toxic for me, to be honest. And so when the severance was like, I knew what was happening, and I literally just negotiated my severance. I was like, I put in work here. I left, to be quite honest, there's a lot of proprietary information that I came up with and created that they're still benefiting from.
Right.
And so I made sure I was at least going to be able to take care of my family for the next 90 days. Right. And so that's what I did. I made sure I was at least my insurance, the severance, the language. I didn't want no non-compete, because revenue cycle is my life. And so I need to go back, if I needed to do work, I needed to be able to work. And so instead of letting emotion of feeling rejected, like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing, I put on a strategic hat.
Yes. Love it.
I put on my strategic hat to protect myself, to protect my reputation, to be able to take care of my family. And I was able to stay focused on that. Now, later on, like maybe I think 3 days later, I had a mini panic attack because we had just closed on our home.
Oh, wow.
We had just closed on our home, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And my husband would have no issue me saying this. I've always made more money than my husband. Because he's more of an artist and, in the faith and things like that. And that's a choice we made as a couple. And so a little bit, again, because I'm such a planner and organizer and a type A. So I had a small panic attack in the middle of the night, like 3 or 4 days later. But then I remember, okay, calm down. You're skilled, you're talented. This too shall pass.